You guys know that meme where you watch a horror movie and then you think, ah, this is okay, but then it says it's based on a real story and then you freak out? But why is that? Why is knowing that something's factual, why does that make it more important? So if you've read Dan Brown's work, you would have seen that maybe at the start of the book it says that everything mentioned is completely true. And needless to say, that is not correct. There are a lot of mistakes and inconsistencies. When I first read Da Vinci Code, then I was thinking, wow, this is crazy if all of this is real. But it wasn't when I looked online and I saw that it clearly wasn't. And even Ian McKellen, who was in the movie for Da Vinci Code and played a really good job, has said that, okay, he kind of tricked you into this, that he gave you this illusion that it was real. Is that actually important? Not really. When it comes to a story, that I do believe that the Robert Langdon series is great and it is very good storytelling that in spite of not being factual. But maybe you could argue that when you're putting into sci-fi that you could just make up anything. But if you're kind of basing it on realistic stuff, then you add some kind of credibility. You make it a bit more interesting for the reader. And that is why I put all the sources of everything I write in my book. This is super common in academia, of course, where you have to cite everything you know, and in nonfiction, where you say resources for learning more stuff. But in fiction, you don't obviously need to do any of that. So, why am I doing that? Well, because I like to think that everything I do has some bit of reference to the realistic science. And even though it may not be something you can actually work on based on it, at least it's something you can think about and consider more. My objective is to help people learn a little bit more, but it's not supposed to be important. It's just so that you know that this is some kind of interesting thing you can look into. I would like to think that this makes them stand out more, but I guess you can be the judge of that. They're available on my website for free, so you can check them out.